welcome back to OTH Inside. I'm Amy Hotz. Well, James Lafferty is putting his athletic knowledge to a new use. He and another guy opened a production company called Sports Arc. They're also a consulting business. They're going to help other people's films become more authentic when it comes to sports like basketball and football. And they're also going to start producing their own movies, very similar to the documentary that James did called For Keeps about the Sea Dogs basketball team here in Wilmington. So that's going to be a really great story that you can see at starnewsonline.com here in a couple of days. And Jeff Heideck is standing by to talk to you about what happened on One Tree Hill last night.
Okay, guys, is it just me, or did not a lot happen last night on One Tree Hill? They seem to go out of their way to put Peyton in a horrific car accident, only to have her walk away seemingly okay. She has to be on bed rest a little bit. And the only point of it really seemed to be to give the writers an excuse to have Brooke and Haley find out about Peyton's condition. There was the typical sort of mom and dad stuff with Haley and James Lafferty's character. But, I think the person with the biggest story arc last night must have been Sam. After one final kiss with her boyfriend, she had to say goodbye to him as he went off to Charlotte with a new family. A new hip, cool family that goes to Bonnaroo, typical of a family on this show. But and then that sort of left her sort of alone, and looks like she's going to be hitting up some sort of weird friendship with Victoria. That's right, the Wicked Witch was back last night, and I got to say, if I can't have a Dan episode, having a Victoria episode is, I guess, what I have to comfort myself with. I enjoy Daphne Zuniga. She plays witchy pretty well. And it looks like in coming episodes, she and Sam are going to team up on Brooke a little bit, so I guess that'll be sort of interesting about that. But, back to that car accident, is it just me, or have there been way too many car accidents on this show? Who hasn't been in a car accident? It seems like we're just dealing with way too many, and it's a crutch I don't want to see more of in the future. Now, Amy Hotz has some interviews with local fans.
So during the last week of filming for Season 6, I went out to talk to some fans who were hanging out around a location at Greenfield Lake and asked them what they might want to see for Season 7. What are your hopes and dreams for the coming season? And this is what they had to say. I caught a few fans hanging out, waiting to see what's going on. How long have you guys been hanging out here watching the filming?
She woke me up about 7 o'clock this morning, so we got here about 9.
Okay, cool. And it's like...
I'm skipping class right now.
It's 11:15 right now. You're skipping class.
Oh, skipping class. This is probably bad.
Is there anything that you want to see more of in Season 7? Maybe you want to see Mouth finally get the love of his life eventually? Do you want to see Dan live or die? What's on your mind?
I'd like to see Dan live because he makes the show pretty interesting. And maybe if Brooke decides to stay, find somebody, maybe have some kids.
That's pretty good. What about you?
I agree. I really want to see more Nathan and Haley. I think they were like hot and heavy in the first 4 seasons, and now they've kind of died down, and you don't get to see a lot of them, and they're my favorite part. So I'd like to see more of them.
Okay, great. And what about little Jackson Brundage?
Oh, gosh. He makes the show now. So without him, it wouldn't be the same. I love him.
All right, that's all the time we have for this installment of OTH Inside. Check back to starnewsonline.com/OneTreeHill in the coming weeks for more about James Lafferty's sports company, plus Hillary Burton's new film, Provinces of Night. That's all can be found right here at starnewsonline.com/OneTreeHill.